What is going on, everybody? My name is Jackson Glenn and I'm here at Lorch Park. Today I'm going to be playing the Beaver course. I am a local here, and one thing that I've noticed is that YouTube does not do Lorch Park any justice for either course, so I figured it's good for YouTube to have a playthrough of both Beaver and Coyote. Today my plan is to just play through Beaver and just give a quick overview of the holes, some of the shots. This course is absolutely beautiful. My goal and my hope is to just let you guys know how the course plays, some of the shots that it requires, but overall just to give the people a round to kind of watch through. So if you guys enjoy kind of this walkthrough of Beaver. Hole one here is pretty much the only par 4 I think that we look at. Just trying to hit this fairway, set up a nice shot. So I'm going to use my Wraith here. Here we go. Right under this tree, a little bit beyond, is kind of the ideal landing zone. So we hit that landing zone perfectly, and we should have about 150 to 200 left up to the pin. So taking a nice putter, just gonna nestle it right up under. Nice 3 birdie. Hole 2. It's in the short, one of the easier holes on this course, but it's in the long. It's gonna be play here is just take an overstable driver and try to play the skip shot here. Hole 3 going right back up towards number 2 tee box. Maybe you can see the basket down there kind of on the left side of the fairway. It's either probably a pretty standard fairway driver. Looks really good. I don't know if I'm going to fade enough. Hole 4 is arguably the toughest hole in this course. You're actually going to push it straight with a little bit of turn, and then you're going to go down a hill into a steep putt. Tough shot, probably going to play for par, but I'm going to take a Mako 3 and just throw it right on the middle and set up for a little jump putt, put it underneath the basket. So. Don't make that mistake. That right there is what makes those birdies on the front 3 so important, because a hole like hole 4 can just take them away. It was really good that I started off with 2 birdies, took the double bogey, whatever. A lot more fun disc golf to play. This is a pretty tough birdie to get as well. Obviously, if you throw it correctly and you get a good skip to the left, you're going to have a great opportunity, but it's pretty straight, but you're going to want just a touch of turn. I think the real kicker is you got to keep it pretty low. Hole 6, I think pretty similar to hole 5. The guardian trees kind of play a big factor. See how far I can push it straight and just nestle up against the basket. Those 2 holes right there are kind of huge birdies, actually, if you're looking to score well. Those are 2 birdies that not many people look to grab. They're definitely birdieable. So yeah, birdie those 2, get to 7. Usually my goal is to get to 7 under par. 7 here is a good hole. I'm trying to hit this gap here and swing it to the left out in that open field. I have no idea if you were able to see that shot or not, but I literally kicked off an early tree, was propelled nearly to the place where the basket is. So Lorch has some good tree love. What else can I say? Hole 8 is a must get birdie if you're playing for a good score. Pretty simple hyzer with a fairway or a mid-range. So 9 is the same as 8, pretty much a must get birdie. Just a short putter shot. Coming up on the back 9, we're gonna get a little more tight with the drives and the upshots. Gonna get more to some back trees. The course also gets prettier as you get to the back. 3 under through 9. Hole 10, long tunnel shot. I'm gonna go with the Heimberg Destroyer just so I can get more of a skip if I get down there. Do not miss left. I repeat, do not miss left. We're looking at a bogey at least if you do miss left. So hole 11 here, and the long on the right side is the first time this course is gonna challenge a forehand. Tough birdie, but still one that you can get with a great shot. Hole 12 here, short 2 trees that you see kind of in a diagonal shape. If you can just miss those and push down, you're gonna have a look for birdie. Stable to overstable putter, and just gonna try to push it down there. Hole 13 is probably one of the more difficult birdies on the course. It's gonna take a pretty hyzered forehand that's gonna push extra long to the right. Hole 14, pretty much just a dead straight shot. The only caveat to this hole is just missing the gigantic cedar tree in the middle. Hole 15, Beaver continues to be probably one of the hardest birdies to get on the course. I threw a pretty good shot through a leopard 3, just had a little bit too much turn on it, but it's one of those straight shots that you want to have a touch of turn and a little bit of fade at the end. Pretty much just a straight shot all the way downhill. Hole 16, probably the longest hole in this course. Tournament play, you're gonna get this at a par 4, but if you're just playing a casual round, I think you just cast it as a par 3. So today we're just gonna play it as a par 3. Hole 17, pretty tough, but not unbirdieable. You want to take something pretty straight, maybe just a touch understable, but over the lake and a little bit uphill. We're looking at about 330 uphill. But there is one tree in the middle of the fairway that you want to miss, and you can slide it up and hopefully get inside the circle. Into our last hole, Truthfully, to be 6 under through 17 is probably the best I've ever shot. Going into 18, the whole point of 18 is just to preserve what score you have. I have yet to pick up this birdie, so my goal is to take a distance driver and just place it in the fairway and take an upshot and put it underneath the basket. Truthfully, one of the better rounds I think I've ever played at Beaver. It may have just had a personal best, but I hope that video really just kind of displays Beaver and the beauty and some of the unique shots. Overall, Beaver is an excellent course. Obviously, it challenges just some different shots, and obviously take pars when they're needed, and your birdies are going to come. But just try to avoid those big bogeys that some of this course can allow you to take. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. My hope is to cover Coyote here soon. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for checking in and checking out the home course. So see y'all later.